10 celebrities who tried to warn us about P. Diddy. Now, if y'all don't know the P. Diddy situation, literally just type in P. Diddy and it will all come up. P. Diddy is a rapist. He is a monster. He is a manipulator, gaslighter. He's a woman abuser. He's disgusting. So now we're at this point. Let's see 10 celebs who tried to warn us. I actually did a video on this on my TikTok. I'll show it to y'all right now, actually. All right, so this is my video right here. Every celebrity that possibly got diddled. Now, Diddy follows a lot of industry people on Instagram. Yes, including Kai Cenat. But that doesn't mean that they got diddled. Let's get the obvious ones out the way first. Meek Mill. Come on, man.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work.
I think he was top diddler. What the hell am I looking at?
Hey, a lot of people don't know this, but I had legal guardianship of Usher. Well, how old was you, Usher?
I was 13.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
And finally, Justin Bieber. I am so sorry.
Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy.
Like, bro, 48 hours with Diddy is crazy. I would literally just cry. To be honest, Justin Bieber got diddled by everyone in the industry, though. Literally, though.
I feel violated right now.
One that's not so obvious though is Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was. Bro, you know what's crazy? I see Moist Critical. He really like believes that Kevin Hart, you know, did some diddling, but I don't know. I just feel like it's not as easy as you think to say. I don't think it's clear and cut as he thinks it is. I don't know. He might be right though. Who knows? Literally hosting a Diddy party.
Like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly.
Now, I am a firm believer just by this clip alone. And there was a main Diddy party where a lot of celebrities went to, like Drewski, DDG. And then there was sort of an after party where the diddlers would stay.
I've been to about like 4 Diddy parties, and I ain't never seen no.
Now, Kevin Hart could have just been a host. But this famous clip that we all know
had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what?
Yeah.
You've been off, yeah.
It shows me that Kevin Hart at least knew something. Yeah, so being that Kevin Hart, you know, said all that stuff and did all that stuff, you know, when it came to like, I don't know, seeming like he's hiding some type of secret, it just tells me a lot. It tells me a lot. Like, the fact that we're shushing people on interviews who are going into the direction, like, that is absurd. That is absurd. Alright, so let's see the people who tried to warn us about Diddy. Even Diddy tried to warn us about himself, actually. Let me go look at that too. That's also on my TikTok. Link in the bio.
Who is this person, the Sean Combs, that we don't know?
We have yet to find out.
Right.
You have to come along for the ride.
Well, boy.
You have to come. I mean, that's the whole part of the journey. That's the whole part of entertainment. I mean, you don't rock with a brother for like going on 20 years and stop now. You got to see this movie all the way through, baby.
Boy, oh boy.
Believe me, I got an action-packed ending for you.
I don't know if guys have noticed this.
Okay, this I can't show because it's copyrighted. But yeah, basically he was all like, yeah, I like to keep the room hot so the girls can feel sweaty and, you know, make sure the alcohol is really getting into their systems. Like, yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, it was just alcohol. And then you got this clip of Trump.
Because working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow.
Actually, I think I already said it, so let me not talk over myself.
I'm gonna stick up for him.
Bro, her face when he asked her if he's a good guy just tells you everything you need to know. So yeah, pretty much her face and her mannerisms when she asks if Diddy's a good guy, and when Trump asks if Diddy's a good guy, that's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of scary. Alright, let's get into the video, man.
There are so many victims.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're looking at celebrities who spoke out against Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, before his 2024 arrest and indictment.
We're just starting to scratch the surface of what this case
who this case is going to touch and involve.
Yeah.
Kanye West. In retrospect, we should have read between the lines whenever somebody described a puffy party. In a 2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe recalled attending a Diddy party where everyone was, quote, butt naked.
Stop talking. You met Khloe's new crew of friends. And all I said was, yes. And then I stopped. All I said was yes.
Khloe's former brother-in-law, Kanye West, also made comments concerning Diddy that read differently now. In 2022, West called Sean.
And look at Kanye's fucking face when he's looking at Diddy. Like, look at him. He's like he just hates that he's right next to him right now, bruh.
Combs a, quote, fed, claiming he had sold people out to spare himself from jail time.
That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car.
Since West is infamous for making wild, often unfounded accusations, these statements initially blended in with his other tirades. Even now, it's hard to say if West's allegations were authentic. Given Combs' current legal issues, though, West's words feel like a warning, whether or not he truly had any inside information.
I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone are talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am.
Usher. When he was just getting his foot in the music industry's door, a 13-year-old Usher spent a year living with Combs. Usher opened up about this experience in a 2016 interview with Howard Stern.
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them?
No, he literally probably gave him his ass. Shit crazy, bro. Actually, I have a video on that on my TikTok as well. Oh wait, I'm cooked. I already showed it.
Party? I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
Although he made it sound like a blast, Usher hinted at something more disturbing beneath it.
No, facts. He said I stayed up longer than them means he couldn't sleep. Like, means he was like probably like putting napkins in his ass or something. Like bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, what Diddy probably did to this man is probably just, you don't even want to hear that shit.
The surface. Usher said that he didn't, quote, understand what he was even looking at, and, quote, very curious things were taking place.
I went there to see the lifestyle. Right. And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
Perhaps most telling, Usher made it clear that he wouldn't want his children attending, quote, puffy camp like their father. Regardless, Usher's protege, Justin Bieber, would spend 48 hours with Combs. It may just be speculation, but a fake phone number that Bieber later gave Combs now reads like a cry for help.
I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot, but you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Mace. In addition to working out as Diddy's hype man in the 90s, Mason Darrell Betha, or Mace, released 3 studio albums through Bad Boy Records. Mace eventually had a falling out with Combs and his record label.
I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here.
Leading up to his former collaborator's arrest, Mace claimed Combs cheated him with a $20,000 publishing deal and had been withholding royalties for decades. In a 2022 interview, Combs asserted that Mace owed him $3 million.
That's facts. I got the receipt.
Second album, you gave money to do second album, never delivered.
Did the album, never delivered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go back and forth with Mace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody.
Combs nevertheless returned the publishing rights to Mace and several other Bad Boy artists the following year. Although Mace was among the first to call Combs out over royalties, he wouldn't be the last.
I think Diddy is like very power hungry. Like it's like a common theme. And when Mace said that he wanted to keep him here, he meant that shit. He meant that shit, and he knows that shit because, bro, it's like, first off, Diddy, like, this is gonna be a little weird, but if he's gay, right, which he probably is, he's most likely a top, all right? Now look, hold on, let me cook, right? He's most likely a top because he just loves the dominance. He loves the power. And he wanted to keep people below him, making people feel like he needed them. You know what I'm saying? Keep people at parties, keep people at bay, drug them, do all types of crazy messed up stuff to them. Like, he probably liked the fact that they fought while he assaulted them in that terrible way. You feel what I'm saying? So disgusting, man.
2024,
for sure.
Former bandmate
Jeffrey
Don
Dahmer
Richards sued Combs,
Diddy
citing,
Dahmer,
among other things, roughly $5 million in unpaid earnings.
Dawn had the choice to file the case as a Jane Doe, and she chose not to do that. After giving it a fair amount of thought, she wants accountability. She wants justice.
Cat Williams.
I sure hope I have a Club Shay Shay after this air.
Well, Cat Williams is already known.
It's a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The greatest thing floating in 2024. Mark the words. No way. In a whole different realm of business.
Comedian Cat Williams is no stranger to run-ins with the law and reported abusive behavior. As such, it's understandable why some would call Williams' credibility into question. In January 2024, though, Williams made several remarks about Combs that only became more relevant in the months to come. On Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, Williams touched upon the now notorious Diddy parties, advising people to just say no.
And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
You think Shannon was there? Here's the thing about athletes. I don't think athletes need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Artists, they might feel compelled to be there. That's why it's like Meek Mill and Drake and people who are definitely on that list, they probably feel like they need to be there. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Aaliyah, I think? Yeah.
Kid, I need milk.
While his reasons were somewhat vague, Williams was especially concerned about protecting a certain area of his body. Williams didn't elaborate further, although he took another shot at Combs later in the interview.
I know how blessed I am. If I look at it, I got it. That's how Diddy be feeling.
No, come on, man. Come.
The recent allegations regarding Combs' quote, freak-out parties and alleged abuse have painted Williams' words in a whole new light. Aubrey O'Day. What do Donald Trump and Diddy have in common? Well, arguably quite a few things, but singer-slash-reality star Aubrey O'Day is one of them. Once mentored by Combs, O'Day later appeared on the 5th season of The Celebrity Apprentice.
I am a very strict and focused businesswoman because working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy.
When O'Day brought up her association with Diddy, Trump was quick to shower him with praise. O'Day tiptoed around her former boss, unwilling to say if he was a, quote, good guy, as Trump described him.
I don't want to answer that question.
Wow.
That is wild to me.
I'm going to stick up for him.
During a 2019 interview with Variety, O'Day went into greater detail.
They look uncomfortable.
Her time on the Diddy-produced Making the Band, O'Day said, quote, "We were scared to death with what would happen with Puff each day. I experienced everything from race remarks to sexism, and a lot of it was scary."
Listening to Gene Deal, his bodyguard.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he had a really astonishing quote.
You should hear the one he's not saying. It's even crazier.
Right. So he's got stuff in the tuck that he hasn't put out there?
Everybody does.
Wendy Williams.
I had broken up with somebody.
Who?
I don't want to say.
Do we know the person?
Maybe.
Okay.
After being fired from Hot 97 in 1998, Wendy Williams accused Combs of playing a role. In 2004, Williams wrote that she would, quote, never forget the hell Combs put her through. Even so, Williams said that she didn't hate Combs. On a 2015 episode of her show, Williams commented on the allegations that Casey Ventura was hiding from Combs.
This is a beautiful dress, by the way, that she has on. And Puffy, you look great for all the hard partying.
Williams painted Combs as a...
You know what's crazy? There's this video of Wendy Williams. She literally is like... She acts literally crazy. I'm gonna show y'all the clip. I'll show you the clip. Okay, this is it.
It was a real costume contest. We do it every year. It's always a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress.
Holy
the show
shit.
cut to black and went to an extra long commercial break, nearly 6 minutes long. But when it did come back on, Wendy was back up.
That was not a stunt. I'm overheated in my costume and I did pass out. But you know what? I'm a champ.
So what I will chalk this up to is simply Diddy. Diddy, bro. Diddy. That's bad.
Quote, mogul you can't escape. The same year, Williams asked Jennifer Lopez if she would ever get back together with Combs. Lopez's mother, Guadalupe Rodriguez, basically answered for her daughter with a look that said everything. Although they reconciled in 2017, viewers have been waiting on pins and needles to hear Williams' thoughts about Combs in the wake of his arrest.
You are exhausting me. Let me tell you something. This week has been hella exhausting.
50 Cent. Curtis James Jackson III,
Yep.
aka 50 Cent, is another big name who's had a long-standing feud with Combs. It all started with 50 Cent's 2006 diss track, The Bomb, which alleged that Combs was connected to the murder of Biggie Smalls.
She scared them boys from the west side of break them off.
There's still little concrete evidence backing up that conspiracy theory. In October 2023, though, 50 Cent elaborated on his beef with Diddy, describing his parties as, quote, uncomfortable.
That's not really beef, though. That's just competitive energy.
Competitiveness.
All right, so you and Diddy, you and Puff cool?
No, I don't really rock with him.
Okay.
During his final lap tour, 50 Cent said Diddy would, quote, hug you from the front and the back at the same time. 50 Cent has been even more vocal about Combs following the raid on his homes. It's also been reported that 50 Cent sold a docuseries to Netflix entitled Diddy Do It?
Oh! I guess this means I won't be invited to the white parties in the Hamptons.
Tupac.
Yeah, he's gonna be rich. He's gonna be rich off of that. Let's be real. I heard he got Tupac Shakur and Biggie killed.
Shakur. Speaking of conspiracies, 50 Cent has also claimed that Combs got Tupac killed. Again, there isn't much backing this up, although Tupac was also skeptical of Combs.
If these rumors or allegations are true, it would make sense he would be able to get away from it, or get away with it for so long because people would be afraid.
Speaking with Vibe magazine in 1995, Shakur was asked if he thought Combs was connected to his shooting the previous year. Shakur did not hold back, saying, quote, I believe so, adding that, quote, it's between me and him, and only he knows.
I have proved things that I can say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about.
About a year later, Shakur...
Wow. How is this not like breaking news? Like, this is damn near concrete. And then Tupac died in the same fashion. Nah, that's fucked up, bro. I think, yeah, Diddy did it. Diddy did it. You ain't gotta ask, did he do it? Diddy did it.
Was involved in another shooting, this one proving fatal. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who was arrested for Tupac's murder in 2023, once said that Combs offered $1 million to carry out Shakur's assassination.
I think that was a bad move, dude, you know what I'm saying? To me. Yeah, but show some love, brother, love.
Whether or not Combs was involved, Shakur's words paint the portrait of a violent man. Rodney Lil Rod Jones.
That's
While
crazy.
Combs has faced numerous accusations throughout the years, Rodney Lil Rod Jones was among the first to take serious legal action, contributing to the mogul's current circumstances. Jones was a producer on Combs's The Love album Off the Grid. According to Jones, though, he, quote, endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer.
Claims made by Jones include hidden cameras in the rap mogul's home, saying, quote, Mr. Combs allegedly threatened to eat Mr. Jones's face in order to get what he wants.
Jones alleged that Combs repeatedly groped him and made him participate in unwanted sexual activities. This included having to work in the bathroom as Combs showered. What's more, Jones claimed that he woke up naked in bed with Combs and 2 sex workers after being drugged. His lawsuit...
That's crazy. And you know what's crazy, bro? I think it makes it even worse. Wait, who is this? He looks so familiar. What show is he on? Fuck. The dude all the way on the right. Anyway, Diddy just literally wanted you to be his bitch. Like, whether you're a man or whatever. Like, have y'all ever watched Snowfall? And there was a scene in Snowfall in the earlier episodes where there was this gangster dude and he was so sick in the head, and when he wanted to like take someone's manhood, he literally like raped them. If he wanted to take your manhood, that's what he did with his own manhood. So yeah, I think like Diddy kind of has the same philosophy in a way.
Lawsuit also implicates Combs' son Justin and Chief of Staff Christina Coram, the latter of whom was accused of grooming.
Basically,
calls her the Ghislaine Maxwell to Sean Combs's Jeffrey Epstein.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional
Come on, dickhead. This long-ass ad.
From 2007 to 2018, there had been signs of trouble in paradise.
Their relationship was volatile for sure. And he, like, you could tell that she was afraid of him.
In 2015, Ventura shared an image of a sleeping baby, posting, quote, "How I sleep, knowing that I'm single and nobody cheating on me." The next year, it was reported that the two were seen arguing in Beverly Hills.
They went into the bedroom and shut the door, and all I could hear is screaming and yelling, and whatever was going on in there, I don't know.
5 years after their final breakup, Ventura filed a lawsuit against Combs, accusing him of domestic violence, sexual abuse, and sex trafficking. Although Combs denied these claims, the lawsuit would be settled out of court. This wasn't the end, as footage from 2016 surfaced.
It appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically. Really, Jake, the lawsuit lines up with exactly what we are seeing.
Combs issued an apology, while many have supported Ventura for marking the beginning of his downfall. What other celebrity accounts have you looking at Diddy differently? Let us know in the comments.
Damn, bro. Nah, let me know in the comments, chat.